How far is Swift Run? I'm just gonna travel to the obelisk. It's surprising I actually still have spots on the map that are still locked. Like, that's still locked. That's still locked. Interesting.
Is that the hunter?
Sir, are you okay?
It's you. Nasef's savior.
Are you all right? What happened?
I was tracking an ibex when a great spout of water struck me square in the back. Sent me flying all the way across the clearing.
Did you see what made it?
No. All I heard was a noise. An ear-splitting din.
Might this be the culprit?
No.
Leave him to us.
He's not the culprit. That'd be too easy.
You've caused enough trouble.
With the wrong icon. I had the right icon. Okay. Get out of here. I'm trying to save my abilities for when the inevitable stronger enemy appears. I will be shocked if it actually was that.
Well, that wasn't too bad. Hardly a threat to the village, but you can't blame the boy for being scared.
You made that look a lot easier than it was.
Do you think that was the beast which attacked you?
That thing? Not a chance. Would have heard it coming a league away. And the blast of water that hit me was beyond anything an Archelon can manage.
Oh. A boy from the village sent me in search of a beast that could conjure such things, but...
There it is.
That's it. That's the noise I heard. Sounded like it came from the ruins.
I'll go. You head back to Haven and see a healer. That's better. Let's go.
Get around.
What do we have here? Straight home now.
What's that? Oh, reflections of wings. Nice. I actually did not come all the way down here. Yeah, I didn't actually come through here. I'll come back for that thing, don't you worry. Just exploring the canyon I didn't even go through yet. Oh, there's something I need. Thank
This
you
is
for
the
my
mineral Pavar was talking
aquamarines.
about. The one that rings out like a bell.
Huh. Chronolith. The Hand of Tethys.
This one's awake. Let's see what's inside.
Yeah, I figured as much. Oh, I heard it. More aquamarines. Oh, so that was that way to get to here. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, let's go back to here. And we'll go from there. I'm pretty sure one of the trophies is going to end up being doing that that trial with only Leviathan abilities. I'm pretty positive. I haven't looked into the trophy list yet. I just noticed that we only had 6 left.
Be safe.
Here's another one.
Founder. Something's been busy. Whatever this creature is, it's out for blood. But it's not having ours. Stay close, Torgal. Where are you?
I don't know. Maybe in this big, wide open area. Thalaos. So it's like an Eggy. It's just a stronger version of the Eggy.
Another fragment of Wallius's rage. I should have known. Time to put you to bed too.
Come here. Oh, it reset? How did it reset? Okay. I hate that ability. Fighting the other hunt. I killed the king, and now I'm fighting this thing. Oh, I'm not yelling. I just didn't like one of the abilities that this thing has. It's annoying. Huh? The enemy is great. It's just her AoEs hit like Mac trucks, man. Arrow was a horror movie. I mean, you're not wrong. Ah, there we go. Finally. Flawless membrane.
Fingers crossed that's
We
the
don't
last of
talk
them.
about Bruno.
Either way, I should let Eirik know the danger is past. For now, at least.
I just love being able to do this. It's so much nicer.
How many times do we have to tell you? You're not to go out into the woods alone.
You're back.
So? Did you find the fiend that attacked me and young Eirik here?
I did. It won't be troubling you anymore.
Yes. I knew you'd get it.
Only because you warned me of its existence. Not that you should ever have learned of its existence, but all's well that ends well, I suppose.
What was it anyway?
A manifestation of Leviathan's power. When we visited Wallius in the Surge, he was angry and afraid. The Icon summoned these creatures for his protection. Though why one would be wandering the ruins of Riversmeet, I don't know.
Maybe it was looking for his mum. That's where she died, isn't it? The falls.
The Falls?
Aye. When they took her baby, she threw herself off the top.
Damn.
We go there once a year to pay our respects. The whole village.
An Eggy is a part of its master's spirit, but Wallius wouldn't have been aware of what had happened to his mother, would he?
Well, either way, you did us a favor putting that thing to rest. Us and Wallius. Thank you.
Aye. Thanks, mister.
Perfect. 108. With an auric outcome. Thank you very much. Alright, let's go talk to
So sorry for
our
all.
blacksmith, see if we can't make anything.
Yes?
We are still short. We're still short a fool's gold. Which means I'm probably gonna get it in one or two of these side quests.
You wouldn't happen to have some time on your hands, would you, Clive? Only I was wondering if you might help me with something else.
Don't tell me. Another unruly dominant.
Not quite, but a dangerous foe nonetheless. It promises to be quite a hunt. Care to join me?
I guess.
Right. Tell me about our quarry.
A fiendish, cold-blooded I have an even better reason to want its tongue.
Its tongue.
If you'll permit me, tributary, I can explain.
Certainly, Yamila.
It's been over a week since me sister gave birth to her first child, yet she still isn't back on her feet. We've tried everything to restore her spirits. Physics and nostrums, the laying on of hands and of leeches, but all to no avail. The healers tell me there's only one hope left. A broth as potent as its ingredients are perilous to procure.
It isn't only Yamila's sister who stands to benefit from this, by the way. There's her baby to think of, and Walias, too. She'd agreed to be his wet nurse, you see.
I'd be glad to help.
Thank you. Our hunters have no shortage of skill, but this task calls for more than that. And it won't be achieved through weight of numbers either. The Givra is as wary a foe as it is a deadly one. 2 hunters might catch it unawares, but any more than that, and it would pick up our scent a league away.
Then it is decided. The 2 of you will go, while Jill and I occupy ourselves here.
Perhaps we might help prepare the broth. That would be most kind of you.
Come then, Clive. The river of time flows fast, and so must we. There's a Givra that has claimed the ruins at the foot of the mountain as its hunting ground. But as I say, they are wary creatures. We'll need suitable bait to draw it out. The flesh of a forest ibex should suffice.
To the forest, then.
And since we're literally right here, we'll go ahead and grab the other one as well.
There's nothing a Givra loves more than a fat haunch of ibex.
There speaks the voice of experience. Do you hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walias's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
My lord, might I have a moment of your time? I would beg of you a service.
Certainly. What is it?
It's a long story. But before we get to that, would I be right in thinking Lady Shula told you about the witch from the north?
Yes. She said that your ancestors found her here, and that it was she who taught them the spell to stop time. She was like Walias, you know. A dominant. The Warden of Ice.
My great-grandmother suspected as much. She cared for the poor woman when the end was near. And it was she whose duty became to attend her grave. A duty that was passed down to me.
I see. And the service you would beg of me?
Well, until recently, the path to the grave had long been blocked by a fallen tree. But when our woodsmen finally found time to move it, we quickly realized it might have been better had they not. On trying to clear the rest of the path, you see, we discovered that a flock of bloodthirsty beasts had claimed the cliffs beyond. None of us was a match for them. But you, my lord, have proven your strength many times over. Would you drive them away for us?
I suppose
Of
I
course.
could.
I'll see the path is made safe.
Thank you, my lord. The grave is in a place called Witch Drop. To reach it, one must turn left at the Winged Wains, then follow the path around to the right, deep into the forest.
Why so far from Haven?
It was where she lived. When our ancestors first came to Mysidia, they found her there, in an old abandoned village, and it was her heartfelt wish to return there in death. So when she passed away, my great-grandmother had a stone erected for her on the cliffs overlooking the place she once called home.
How thoughtful. Well then, no time like the present. Left at the ships, then round to the right, you said.
Just so. Thank you once again, my lord. I will join you at the grave anon.
Guess I didn't wait long enough. Let me see. So both are right here.
And then I dreamed I saw this.
I heard the tributary can fell an ibex from a
Our
hundred years.
HP restoratives. And then we shall go do that. Actually, real fast too. Let me look. Just trying to see. So I have half of them so far. So I have pretty much all the basic ones, and I have Tide Slinger. And I'm missing every single one after Tide Slinger. Okay. Alright.
I will have to charge you.
Well, I don't expect you to give it to me for free. I expect you to
are.
kind of run a business.
Well, if you're sure you need it.
Okay, and then we're just gonna go here. We're gonna do Witch Drop first.
Faster.
Alright, going back this way. Are you okay there, Neo?
This should be the path to Witchdrop.
I haven't found it yet, so I have no idea. I have no idea where it is.
Is that beast ringing? Straight home now.
Like, are you saying it's stupid good, stupid busted, or just plain old stupid? This is not fair. It breaks how Odin works. Breaks in a good way or a bad way?
Seems like it isn't only Haven's
I mean,
blacksmith
you
that
know
has an appetite for these things.
how much I like using Odin, so...
And here's our welcoming party.
Odin 24/7? Wait. Is it something along the lines of it, no matter on which icon that you are, as long as you have it equipped? For instance, like, it builds up your Zatsuki gauge regardless? If it's something like that, it's going on. I just wish they would have given something like that to us ages ago. Hippogriff. No recovery window. You have constant armor. Oh. Again, I wish they would have given that to us earlier, my boy. Ow. Trying to understand this freaking quick refill thing. Okay, now I understand. But I have to have a group. Apparently one of the trophies is I have to hit that unlimited ammo, and then once I have the unlimited ammo, I have to hit 3 enemies with it. Before the thing runs out, so it's not a hard one. It's just one that I have to
like that's the last of them.
Time right.
Now, where's the grave?
Stream bug during my mouth babble. What do you mean my mouth babble? I was just talking about one of the trophies I'm missing has to deal with using the quick refill part of
This must be it.
Leviathan. You have to time it in that circle in order to get unlimited ammo.
Thank you for
and then you have
making
to
the
hit
path
3 or
safe
more
again.
enemies
He's a...
with title attacks.
Was that her name?
Yes. Hardly the most fitting tribute for a dominant, is it? A rough-hewn stone with naught but a given name engraved on it. But my ancestors had only been here a matter of weeks when she passed. Every day was a struggle to survive. They had neither the time nor the energy to devote to a more elaborate memorial.
Yeah, I got Tideslinger fast. I just don't have
Yet
Super
they spared
Soaker.
what they could to grant her wish, that even in death she might continue to watch over her home.
She lived down there then? In the ruins?
That's right. They were once the living quarters for those who served up in the temple. When the Northern Thanes sent her here to weave her spell, this was where she and her retinue stayed. There were priests, handmaidens, and a knight sworn to shield her from harm. Of course, they were all gone by the time my ancestors arrived, fled or dead in the Western Wars.
All except Isa, who remained till the end. Alone.
Indeed. At least, that is the story as it's been handed down in Haven. But there is an epilogue to the tale. One known only to Lady Shula and myself. Some years after Issei's passing, you see, my grandmother came here to tend the grave, and found a stranger kneeling before it. A knight, dressed head to toe in plate. She asked of him who he was and whence he had come, but received no answer. The only words he spoke were, "Tell me true, whose grave is this?" So she told him of how her people had met and cared for Issei, and how she had died. his only reaction was to stare up at the Heir of Hours in silence. Then he left, never to be seen again.
You said he was wearing plate. Was it black and gold?
Do you know something of him?
When we went up to the Heir of Hours to unravel the spell, we were set upon by a shade in the shape of a knight in full plate. It manifested in front of the Vair, and in its ether, I felt Shiva, the witch.
You think this may have been the same man my great-grandmother met? XVI's knight?
I don't know. Maybe. All I can say for sure is it was
Oh, you made the
intent
knight?
on
Nice.
protecting her creation.
Or perhaps her spirit? What remained of her ether, preserved in the Vair? Perhaps his spirit too became enraveled in her spell, frozen in an eternal vigil.
Till we ended it.
If the shade you fought was XVI's knight, then ending it was the greatest gift you could have given him. Now he can return to the sea, to be with his lady once more. And if his spirit should ever return here to visit her grave, I shall ask his name, that I might carve it in the stone next to hers.
That they might be together. Once and for all.